Welcome to It's a Crime. I'm Linda, and today we're going to be talking about Tylee Ryan and Jj Vallow, and I'm also going to give you updates on Chad Daybell. I have done a few live streams over the last couple of days, which we were getting information as it came in, but I thought I would do this condensed video and give you the updates. But before I get into it, if you'd like to be part of the It's a Crime community, please click that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell. Make sure you click it to all. Please like this video if you support this and share this out where you can. Now, let's get into it. The world is devastated by the news of Tylee and Jj, who had an entire lifetime to live, to grow up, to fulfill their hopes and dreams, to even have a family of their own, but that has all been stripped away from them. Not only that, but they have been stripped from the people who love them and would have taken care of them. Tylee Ryan and Jj Vallow, their lives were just beginning. For months the world has wondered, where is Tylee? Where is Jj? Why are so many people dying or missing around Larry and Chad Daybell? Why are they smirking and running off to Hawaii to get married and vacationing and not look for the kids? And now we know. Chad Daybell has been charged with 2 felony counts of destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence. Both charges carry a 5-year sentence or $10,000. The first felony count in the criminal complaint alleges that Chad hid, altered, or destroyed human remains on his property between September 8, 2019 and June 9, 2020. The second count says that Chad hid, altered, or destroyed human remains on his property between September 22, 2019 and June 9, 2020. His bail was set at $1 million, and the defense attorney requested it be $50,000 per charge. And one of the things I do want to point out that in the courtroom, the prosecutor, Rob Wood, said, one of the primary reasons we are asking the bail to be set at that amount is these are human remains, and although those remains have not yet been positively identified, we are aware that these remains are the remains of the children. The concealment of one of the bodies is particularly egregious, and should Mr. Daybell bail out, he has a strong incentive to flee. Now, the judge did set bail at $1 million, but included 9 conditions with it. And some of those include wearing an ankle monitor, giving the address of where he's at, also not being in contact with witnesses or family members of Jj and Tylee. Chad Daybell's next hearing is on July the 1st. And I do want to go a little bit back in time and bring up a statement that Chad's lawyer made a while ago, and he said this: Chad Daybell was a loving husband and has the support of his children in this matter. Larry Daybell is a devoted mother and resents assertions to the contrary. We look forward to addressing the allegations once they have moved beyond speculation and rumor. Yes, do address these allegations, since now they have moved beyond speculation and rumor. Please do. Now, on Wednesday afternoon, Larry and Kay Woodcock and Colby Ryan and Kelsee Ryan issued this statement. The Woodcocks and the Ryans are confirming that the human remains found by law enforcement on Chad Daybell's property are indeed our beloved Jj and Tylee. We are filled with unfathomable sadness that these 2 bright stars were stolen from us, and only hope that they died without pain or suffering. Once officially confirmed, statements from the Rexburg Police, the medical examiner, and the FBI will be released. We ask that you respect our family's privacy while we grieve. We have only just been told of the loss of our loved ones and need time to process. We are not granting interviews at this time and hope you all understand that this is the worst news we will ever get in our lives and want to be left alone for the time being. Thank you, Larry and Kay Woodcock, Colby and Kelsee Ryan. I woke up this morning and saw Larry Woodcock at Chad Daybell's property and was about to go see where Jj was found. I'm going to do the clip here. Grab your Kleenex. It's heartbreaking.
I'm not coming in hostility in any way. I come with trying to be the peacemaker. And that's all I want. I just want to be a peacemaker. Let's all get along here. That's to see where JJ was. And to say, I'm sorry.
We're all with you.
Oh, man.
Now, Tylee Ryan's aunt, Annie Cushing, said this statement: "Thank you for the overwhelming outpouring of love for Tylee and JJ throughout this crisis. My family and I eagerly await the results of the identification of the remains and autopsies, but have hope that there will be resolution and closure in the near future. As sad and taxing as this protracted investigation has been, I've been deeply touched by the heartfelt expressions of grief, kindness, and support throughout this process. Tylee and JJ won the hearts of people across the globe. I've seen and have been impacted by both the worst and best of humanity. Hopefully, goodness and justice will win out in the end. We ask for privacy in this difficult time." Chad Daybell's brother Matt and his wife Heather issued this statement: "The events of the past 9 months have weighed heavily on our family. It has been one of the most difficult things we have ever had to go through. Some in our extended family are still struggling to accept the reality that Chad could have been involved in something so terribly wrong. On behalf of myself, my wife Heather, and our 4 children, we express our most sincere sympathies to Larry and Kay and to JJ and Tylee's entire extended families. We are devastated by today's news and the apparent role that Chad has played in what has transpired. Heather and I have communicated many times in person and by phone with Larry and Kay over the past several months. They have been examples of courage, strength, and kindness to us throughout this difficult trial that they have been forced to endure. Throughout this ordeal, we have supported one another in pursuit of the truth and will continue to do so. They have been praying for our family as we have prayed for them. Our heartfelt love and prayers continue to go out to them and their family at this very difficult time. We also continue to pray for Tammy and Chad's adult children and their spouses. Because of the difficulty of this situation, our relationship with them has been significantly strained. As a result, we have had no contact with them or Chad for the last many months. We do not know where his children stand at this time. As such, we ask for patience and compassion for them and for all of our extended family as we cope with the horrific events that have come to light." Matt and Heather Daybell. Lori's family, Janice and Barry, Summer, Melanie, and Ian, have also issued a Cox family statement that says this: "The Cox family, Janice and Barry, Summer, Melanie, and Ian, is deeply saddened by the recent findings in the investigation into the whereabouts of JJ and Tylee. Their love for them knows no bounds. The family has maintained a strong hope and belief that they were alive and well. With that hope and belief apparently shattered, they struggled to find comfort and hope in this potential new reality. They miss JJ and Tylee very much. The family is very grateful to those who have expended so much time and effort in trying to locate them. The family expresses their deep and abiding love for JJ and Tylee. The family will continue to closely watch the developing situation and will anxiously await the pending conclusions with heavy hearts. The family extends their gratitude to all those who have expressed love and concern for JJ and Tylee and feels the strength of their faith and prayers." Chad Daybell's parents, Jack and Sheila Daybell, along with his brother Paul Daybell and the Daybell family, says, "It is with heavy hearts and extreme sadness that we wish to express our love and condolences to the families of JJ and Tylee. We especially want to convey our sorrow to Larry and Kay Woodcock and Colby Ryan for the pain and suffering they have endured for many months, and especially at this time. We have hoped and prayed over the many months for the safety and well-being of JJ and Tylee, and we are devastated by their passing. We are heartbroken that these beautiful children's lives were ended tragically and prematurely, and for the emptiness and pain it leaves in the lives of their loved ones. We also continue to mourn for Tammy, who has been a daughter and a sister to us and part of our family for nearly 30 years. She was the sweetest and kindest person and a wonderful mother to her children. The lives of her children have been devastated since she passed away and through the events of the past months and recent days. We empathize and know that for every family and loved one involved, healing may take a lifetime. We send our most sincere love and prayers to all those who are suffering and grieving at this time, the Daybell family." Now this morning, I also saw in the news that the family was moving furniture out of Chad's home, and the police had in fact turned over the home to them. There was also a tweet I saw that Sheriff Len Humphreys said that he does not believe any of the evidence found in the yard is related to the death investigation of Tammy Daybell. He also said that Tammy's autopsy is still not finished. There's been a lot of questions on Tammy's autopsy. Investigators did conclude their work at home on Wednesday evening, but a deputy remains on site today. And I did see a picture as I was scrolling through some things this morning, a picture of Chad's home back in March. And I couldn't help but think after I saw this, you can see that he has a private property sign on there just east of the home and just in front of where the location would be where Tylee and JJ were found. So I thought it was important to put in here because it just reminded me of, yeah, no wonder why you wouldn't want anybody trespassing on your yard. But I do wonder if Tylee and JJ were there the whole time or if he had moved them there at a later date. I guess we'll find out soon. I did read that there are bouquets of flowers and t-shirts with the words, "Bring JJ and Tylee home," lined on the fence outside of Chad's home. And in Rexburg, a memorial with flowers and photos and teddy bears and candles was set up at Porter Park. And in Idaho Falls, there will be a vigil planned tomorrow night, which is Friday night, for the kids. The people are asking those who do attend to please wear a mask and to wear purple and blue to honor JJ and Tylee. And I had a chat the other night with my hubby, Mr. Linda, as you lovingly call him. And the most repeated words I said to him were, "Why? But why?" And I'm sure all of you guys are asking this too. JJ could have easily gone with Larry and Kay. They asked for him. They wanted him. They love him. They even opened their arms to Tylee and said if she wants to come too, then they would have her. And Tylee was 16, turning 17. She would have been turning 17 just weeks after she went missing. She already graduated. And she had the whole world ahead of her. Both of them did. And Colby was there for them too. Colby loves his sister and his brother. And they all have lost Charles, Tylee, and JJ in a span of 2 months, July and September. And now they have the news that these children are gone forever. And for what? Because some made-up zombie chart that Chad Daybell decided to make up and create so he and Lori can manipulate everyone around them and kill whoever got in their way or disagreed with what they had to say. For what? Their own freedom? How you like your freedom now? And I do believe, and I'm sure most of you will agree, that there's more to this still than meets the eye. And I do have a feeling that there are more than 2 people involved in this. In fact, I might even say there are more than 3 people involved in this. And this is absolutely devastating, horrific, and unbelievable. And this is also one step for justice. There's going to be more truth that comes to light. It may not be good, but there'll be more truth. And as this light comes, Chad and Lori will be left in the dark. And now their special portals are their potties. Stay tuned for more on this case. You can check out my playlist where I have several videos. I believe there's over 30, maybe even 40 videos on the Lori Daybell case. You can see that also in the description below, and I will put that in a pinned comment as well. Let's have a chit chat below. We can have a little discussion, and if anything, please leave purple and blue hearts for JJ and Tylee. Please share this video where you can, like it to support it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.